6 laps to go, and Kyle Larson looking on at this great battle for the lead and for the win here at Darlington. Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, 1-2 back in 1.
Everything you've got, every step of the way till the checkered flag flies. Eric Jones, by about 4 car lengths this time, takes a very low exit off turn number 2.
Coach Gibbs must be having a heck of a time right now on pit road because he doesn't know who to root for, Eric Jones or Kyle Busch. Kyle goes to the bottom this time, and it will not pay off. Eric Jones leads by 4 car lengths.
Yeah, just a couple laps ago, like you said, Mike, Kyle Busch just got up there and kind of kissed that wall in the middle of turn 3 and 4. The car jumped around a little bit, but didn't move much, but he lost a little bit. But now he gained it back, but he can't do anything at the moment with Eric Jones except give him a good charge going into turn 3 right in front of you, but he kind of loses it from the center of turn 3 and 4 off the corner.
Yeah, right now off turn number 2, Russ. He lost a little more ground that time through. Kyle again back up against the safer barrier. It's Eric Jones leading by 5 car lengths.
With 4 laps to go here at Darlington, Eric Jones trying to flip the rearview mirror down. He doesn't want to look out the back. He goes to turn 1.
He can't make any mistakes, and there is some lap traffic dead ahead for Eric Jones. The lead now about 7 car lengths as he races down the backstretch.
Eric Jones has got a minefield of lap traffic that he's going to have to roll through. First of which, side-by-side action in front of him. Jones will change lanes. He'll go to the bottom, lap traffic to the high side.
He is picking his way now through the lap traffic with Kyle Busch right there stalking his every move. We are down to 3 to go. Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, that's your top 3.
He goes to the inside, does Eric Jones of the Reed Sorensen machine, disposes of him, and actually begins to pull away now. The lead is up to 10 car lengths.
Whoa, Kyle looked like he grazed the wall off turn number 2. Eric Jones pulls away even more. At the entrance of 3, he will pull away as indeed Kyle Busch slapped the wall off turn 2.
Guys, that could have been the final blow for Kyle Busch. He got that wall awful hard on the exit of turn 2. Probably caved that quarter panel. And as it goes by, I see a lot of damage. Flat quarter panel on the right side of Kyle Busch's car, and Eric Jones is driving off right now, guys.
He is indeed, and he exits turn 2. And
Kyle Busch is in the wall, trouble in 2, he hits it hard. Tire may be down, he is plummeting through the field as Eric Jones gets away.
He keeps the car up against the wall, but Eric Jones is pulling away. Busch continues to ride the wall, and he's in the wall again in turn 3 and 4.
And we stay green, and we go under the white flag. Eric Jones, for the final time, is headed off to turn number 1.
He fends off the advances of his teammate Kyle Busch, and now he is all by himself. Eric Jones to the back straightaway.
Final time off turn number 2 and up the back straightaway here at Darlington Raceway. Eric Jones, solid when it matters the most. He'll float the car into turn number 3, looking for the checkered flag.
Get himself into the playoffs, locked in solidly off turn 4. Checkered flag in the air, and Eric Jones wins the Bojangles Southern 500 at Darlington. Eric Jones, for the 2nd time in his career, is a Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series winner. Let's go to pit road.
And let's talk to Chris Gale, who just radioed to his driver just how proud he was of him. He had one of the best in the business stalking him. He held him off. Chris Gale, tell us what you just told your driver.
He's been through a lot, right? We know we're the team that hasn't won all year. He's a guy with no experience compared to his 3 teammates, right? Like it's an unfair comparison. He's been through a lot of pressure. We knew these last few months he's had to do everything he could to get into this chase battle. He's done that, done everything he could do, and then to come out here and win this. I'm just so proud of him, man.
What does it mean to you for him to hold off one of the best in the business and a teammate?
It's just validates what all of us know. He's going to be a great driver. It just needs a little time to get going, and you just see him getting better each week. So we're just excited for him, man. It's great.
Congratulations. We're going to victory lane with Eric Jones and Chris Gale.
23-year-old Eric Jones has just scored the biggest win of his career, picking up a crown jewel win here tonight, winning the Bojangles Southern 500 at Darlington. And now for him and that team, it is time to celebrate. Eric Jones is celebrating his victory this morning. Sunoco, fueling victories. The new Sunoco app is here, and it's the fastest way to fuel. Download it today. Then just tap, pump, and go. All right, at 2 in the morning, let's go down to Gatorade Victory Lane and hear from Eric Jones.
Eric, You won at one of NASCAR's toughest tracks. You held off one of the best ever. Take us through those last 10 laps. What did you have to do to hold him off?
Well, it was just a lot of pressure. You know, Kyle's a great race car driver, and raced him a lot, and you obviously want to beat him to win, right? I know our first win at Daytona was great, but, man, this one feels good. And just getting back to victory lane, showing we can do this continuously. And, man, it was a lot of work. I'm mentally drained. I'm physically drained. I knew he was running the wall, and I knew I was going to have to go up there and try to hold him off. And it took everything I had to do it. I was pedaling hard, and fortunately he got into the wall a couple times. And it gave me a little breathing room for the last 2 laps. That felt good, but awesome to come home with this win. Your crew chief, Chris Gale, radioed about how proud he was of you, knowing the pressure that you've been under. You were not the one that cracked. Kyle's the one that hit the wall. What does that mean to you to be able to withstand that pressure and prove what you can do? You know, it felt great. I mean, I don't know if there's much more to be said, but I was just locked in, man. Tonight I was really locked in and really focused and really felt like it was our night once we got out front, and I wasn't in any shape to relent that lead. So it's amazing for me to be able to hold off Kyle, and it's really cool just with the history we have with Kyle giving me my first opportunity in the Truck Series and getting to race him for a win and such a big race. That's pretty cool and something I'm never going to forget. Kid racing from Byron, Michigan. As a kid, did you ever dream of winning the Southern 500? And how does that dream match the reality? Man, at 7 years old when I started, it seemed so far away, and it's incredible. I mean, it's incredible. I've got my family here, some great friends, and it's just so cool to have him here and celebrating this with me. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I never would have dreamed, to be honest with you. It was too far out to fathom, really, for me to even be in a situation like this. And just thankful for JGR, Circle K, and Sport Clips, and DeWalt, and all everybody who's been a part of this and really stuck by me for this year and helped us get back here. Win number 2, you earn with an exclamation point. Enjoy it, young man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Eric Jones, for the second time in his Premier Series career, he does it at Darlington, the winner of the Bojangles Southern 500.